I am really starting to slack off again at the moment. Jesus, I'm slowly, ever slowly going back to old Battlelord. Only uploading like once a month, not even that. I promise, I'm not doing it on purpose. There are reasons. If you follow me on Instagram, I updated about yesterday about why. I've had some real life hospital shit. That's all that you need to know. That's all that matters. But it's fine. I'm alright. I'm fine. And I thought, hopefully, as long as everything goes to plan, I can come back to doing like 2 videos a week. And I'm going to be doing GTA for a while because, well, this game had an update. I think, I don't know how many days ago, it was a few days ago. And I've only hopped on about a day or so ago just to have a look at everything. And there's a lot of stuff. I was going to do an update video on what all there is, but again, I think you all know what already is in the game. But if you would like me to, then I guess I can. But I was just going to show you an upgrade that I've done to two of my already pre-owned cars because they got an update in the new update. So, and I thought I'd show you what I did to them, give you what's it called, explanation of what they used to look like, and show you how to make my version of those cars. Because you guys love when I show you how to make my cars. I know I've seen a few people actually make my version of the cars, which is why I've done so many of these type of videos. But I mean, fair enough. If you like the design, take it. It's fine by me. Right. So I thought I'd start with my favorite of the two, and that is the Zentorno. I just don't know what it is about the design I came up with it, but I love it. It's the livery, I think, that makes it for me. But my old design just used to be plain black with a secondary color of orange, and I had the orange stripe in the middle of the hood. But as you can see, I've now gone for one of the new liveries with a white, and I've got to say, I think the car looks a hell of a lot better. Plus, a new spoiler as well. So, if I get into the car, we'll have a look at the new stuff. So, obviously, the bumpers you can now. I can't remember what bumpers there were. I don't even know if there was any. I really can't remember because I've had this car for such a long time, but there wasn't a bumper on it when I went to customize it. So yeah, I think they're new. The rear bumpers, the coloring's new. I quite like that. It gives the car more color. It's the same on the front as well. You can do it on the front. That hasn't changed. The engine has changed. I think there's a lot more exhaust. That's the only thing I didn't change because I liked the exhaust I had. I see now I did not. That wasn't white when I looked at it the first time. Now I'm have to change it to that. I'm going to do that while we're here. You can't see it in the images anyway, so it don't matter. But yeah, so the grille is what I was on about. So you can change it so it's got the main primary color as well, which I think makes the car looks a lot better. More. I don't know. There's something about the look of this car I just really love. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I used to have the street stripe hood where it was an orange stripe going down the middle, and I've then upgraded it to the race hood because they added two new hoods. I liked this one better. So horns don't matter, the lights don't matter, the liveries. There's a lot of liveries. So if I just go up to the top, so see the car even looks nice with no livery. Like I rock this with no livery, but I love the livery I've got on it. So, but yeah, you got white stripes. So you can only just see them if you've got really good eyesight. Black stripes, which again looks quite nice on the car, and then the Italian stripe, the Kisma or Kizama. I didn't even see that A then. The modern living. This was one I was tempted to use. I was really tempted. I was like, nah, no. I'm not going to go with the red. That's basic. Everyone goes for red. This one's quite nice. I quite like this one. I at first was like, this is going to be it because of the color scheme. It's Joker color scheme, but then the back ruined it for me. There was a orange and orangey yellow color, and it ruined it for me. But and then also it's grey. This is the one I've been seeing all over TikTok. It's everywhere. So I was also tempted to do this one because to match everyone, but I was like, nah. I went with the abstract livery, and that's what I went for. And also you got the Rampage Race, which I thought was quite cool. And then comic book. I was tempted to go for this one just for the 60s Batman, just a little reference, but I was like, nah. I don't know what it is. I got to go for the abstract. But yeah, so the plate that hasn't changed. They added roll cages to the car, so that's more color on the inside. The roof has it not had a little bit of an update as well? I got the race roof scoop. The skirts, I've got the primary race skirt. Obviously, I can't, obviously, again, I don't know if there's any skirts you could add on, but the spoilers, there's a big difference in the spoilers. I got the biggest one, but obviously, you could only have the spoiler, I think, like this is what it originally was, and you just have to. I think that was the only spoiler you could have, actually, I think, was this one. I cannot remember. Now, I used that spoiler for ages. I love that spoiler, but I had to go with an even bigger one just because, well, the car is amazing. But yeah, if you want to copy mine again, I haven't said it with like the starter ones, but you can see what it is. But the spoiler I'm using is the race wing. The sun strips, they added sun strips. I'm using the painted ones for the livery carries on because it looks better. Transmission, no wheels. If you want the wheels I use is a high end, and I use the super gi, and I put a white colouring on them. I think. Oh, and then the windows, I did a light smoke as well. I think that's about it. I'll show you the front bumpers again and the back bumpers so you know what ones I've used. Uh, but yeah, the Zentorno I think has to be my favourite out of the two. Now we're gonna move on to the Turismo R. So I'm gonna grab this and then we'll get on to saying what's new and I'll show you how to make my version of it. Okay, so here's my Turismo R. Now I'm gonna be honest. This car has always been a right pain for me to customize because there was just not really much you could do with the car. Like barely anything. Like it was literally just choose two colors and if they work, they work. But and I never really ended up really liking the car. I had so many color combinations for I've had the car for ages, but I've finally come to a very likable design. I went for like the army camo, and I think it looks really really good. And I went for the carbon wheels and new spoiler and everything. So if we get into the car, I can show you how to make my version if you'd like to make it, I guess. And also all the new stuff as well. Okay, so the bumpers, I use the secondary race splitter. And there is forged race splitter and so on, so on. There's a lot of bumpers. I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to go through them so you can see them on the car. But yeah, there's a lot. And then the rear bumpers, they only added one. And it's like, I don't even see a difference, but I put it on anyway, which is the secondary diffuser. Engine was already at max. The exhaust, I put the titanium tip. Now see there's aluminium, chrome, aluminium, again. But I thought the titanium ones at the bottom were the best. The livery, so if we go up to none, so there's black stripe, a white stripe, the Italian stripes again. Red accents again. I almost did this on this one because once I did the Zentorno, I was like, I might do it on here, make it all black. I was like, no, that's not too far off what I had it like before, just all red and the accent of black. And I was like, maybe the white and black. I was like, but I already did the Zentorno as a white, so I don't really want to do that again. So I was like, maybe the camo. I was like, maybe. So obviously then there's the camo half and half. I quite liked this one. I almost went with this one. But in the end, I decided to go with the full camo, and I think that was the best decision. Obviously, the color of this is matte green and then matte black for the secondary. The roof, I added a roof. They added roof fins. I put the primary roof fin, just to add a bit more green in the black, just to make it stand out a bit more. And then the roof, I've just got the painted roof because the stock roof's too shiny, and then the carbon roof just puts a weird black line in the middle of it. I don't like it. The skirts, I have the secondary performance skirts. It has like a little shark fin on it. But yeah, it's the same again. I was going to go through them so you can see what they look like. But it's mainly all the same, just with a different like design on it. Alright, the spoilers. Now I can't remember what spoilers you could go up to, but I know it wasn't a big. I think that's where it ended. I think, and then these are the new ones from here. I thought the short spoilers are quite cool, but I was like, I want a big spoiler. I like my big spoilers, to be honest. So I went again. I went for the arrow win. I thought it was quite cool, and I went for this one because it had a green on the sides. I wanted to have a bit of green on the spoiler, like kind of with these ones where it's in the middle or on the sides. But yeah, I went with that. And then also you got these ones that you can get on like the Ignis. I think it's similar to the Ignis. I believe I could be wrong. I haven't changed the suspension, transmission, or anything. The wheels, again, high end, and they're the carbon shadow ones, which are quite nice. But yeah, I don't think I tinted the yeah, I didn't tint the windows on this car, but yeah, honestly, I'm very happy that they updated a few. I can't remember what other old cars they updated, but I will be sure to find out all of them for when I do the next one, which will be customizing the first brand new uh, update, one of the first new cars from the update. As one of them are free, so it saved me a bit of grinding. I have money already left over from when I last played, so I'm gonna customize that, give my impressions on it, do a drag test, and all sorts on that car. So yeah, I hope obviously you enjoyed the showcase, me showing off the old cars brand new with all the new upgrades and stuff. And also, I hope you didn't miss me too much. Obviously, I have not been uploading a lot, and don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to disappear for months again like I used to. There's nothing to worry about. But yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like. And if you would like to, and you enjoy what I do, leave a sub because we're getting very close to 200, like very close to 200, I believe. And I will see you in the next one.